Namaskar. Good afternoon and very good evening to our viewers from today's topic under India Ireland Friendship Lecture Series is Women Mentorship for Women Entrepreneurship by Ms. Rakhshan Zahid, President of Begums of Bhopal, the Ladies Club. However, her identity is not limited to her association with this club only. She is also a social entrepreneur and fashion expert. Ms. Rakhshan started her career as a sub-editor in MP Chronicle. As a fashion expert, her inclination is towards fusion clothing while promoting environment-friendly and sustainable fashion. She is actively involved in upliftment of underprivileged women through her NGO named Women Education Empowerment Society and through her training center by the name of ANVA, where the skills of the women are developed to make them self-dependent and help them join mainstream. These centers also produce eco-friendly goods from the waste materials. The main objective of her club, Begums of Bhopal, is to promote and preserve rich heritage and culture of the city of Bhopal. Through her club, she was instrumental in reviving the 150 years old flea market, Pari Bazaar, which is the first women market of the India that provide platform to startups, local artisans, and promote traditional art form of Bhopal. While promoting business, they do not forget to maintain the clean environment and work for it under carry, plantation, and development. She is also the brand ambassador of Rag Bhopali, an initiative of district administration to promote sustainable products made by women of rural self-help group. She has a long list of awards and felicitations, but to name a few, Social Impact and Influence Award in 2018 by Times of India Group, State Women Achievers Award 2019 by Poonam Sant Mahila Evam Vikas Samiti Allahabad, All India Women's Conference Award 2022, I Rise Extraordinaire Award under Sustainable Fashion category by Outcome Network and HDFC Bank Indore, Nari Shakti Saman 22, Utkarshni Award 22 by Madhya Pradesh, Gaurav Ratna Award 22 by Rashtriya Nari Shashakti-Karan Sangh Gwalior. She was also featured in annual magazine Vasudha and awarded Vasudha Samman by Hellbox Foundation for her remarkable contribution in environment protection and sustainable fashion in 2022. Before I invite Ms. Rakhshan to share her views with us, I will request His Excellency the Ambassador of India, Shri Akhilesh Mishra, to give his introductory remarks.
Namaskar. Assalamu alaikum, Rakhshan Zahid ji. My adab to you and all friends in Bhopal, your group, and also.
Walaikum assalam, sir.
Thank you. And also my very warm greetings from Dublin to all Indian friends who are connected with this program, and also Irish friends who are watching this program online. I'm so delighted to have someone like you, Rakhshan ji, to deliver this lecture, because the idea behind this India-Ireland Friendship Lecture Series is to revive the old spirit of friendship between India and Ireland. As you know, India and Ireland have very long-standing ties of friendship. Ireland's freedom struggle inspired freedom struggle in India. Ireland's constitution had a very profound impact on our constitution. And it is very significant that Irish women played a very important role. Annie Besant, an Irish lady, she was president of Indian National Congress in 1917, much before Mahatma Gandhi. Much before Mahatma Gandhi, before President of Indian National Congress or Motilal Nehru, an Irish lady, Annie Besant, she was the president of Indian National Congress, elected president in 1917. And this is very significant because in 1917, there were not many countries which even allowed women to vote. This right was granted much later in many Western countries. Similarly, there is a very significant contribution of Margaret Cousins, another lady. She established in 1917 All India in Women Indian Association. And also she was a founder of All India Women's Conference to not only educate women but empower them and create their self confidence. I think we have had a lot of intellectual conversation and mutual learning between Ireland and India. And as India celebrates Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, and this year also marks Ireland's 100 years of independence.
100 years.
Yeah, so as India's ambassador in Ireland, I'm very keen that the same spirit of mutual caring, learning from each other's experience should be revived. And this lecture series is a platform where we can share successful stories from India in the Irish audience, and also interesting pioneering work being done by Irish entrepreneurs and thinkers and educationists and scholars, poets, artists should be disseminated in India. Because the most important to me for having a long-term strategic partnership between India and Ireland is that vision of broad-based people-to-people friendship and connectivity. And the more people in India and people in Ireland get to know each other, I think we have a lot of opportunities to work together also. And in that context, your lectures is very important to us because we are aware of the interesting work you are doing in your, with modest resources. You are galvanizing women entrepreneurs and creating successful models and inspiring much broader community of aspiring women leaders. So this is a good story, and I really wish that your story spreads wider within India and also in Ireland, and paves the way for actually connect between India and Ireland in women empowerment, in women entrepreneurship. Ireland has been very active in this field, and also there are very many local women entrepreneurship groups. Almost every county I have visited, I have met women who are doing similar work as you are doing. And the government of Ireland, the counties, the municipalities, all of universities, they are extremely pro-women, and they are very supportive of nurturing women entrepreneurship and women innovation. So I think your lecture is first of this kind in the women entrepreneurship segment, and I hope this will be like a foundation for much broader connect. Thank you so much.
Definitely, sir, and thank you so much for this insight, because here I find that Bhopal and Ireland especially have one similarity of women rulership. Just that you told me that there also females were in the administration. So here in Bhopal also there was 200-year Begums rule, which was the longest period in the world. So once again, thanks a lot, His Excellency Mr. Akhilesh Mishra sir, Preeti Mishra ma'am, for giving me this opportunity. I indeed feel privileged to be a part of India-Ireland Friendship Lectures, a flagship initiative launched by the Embassy of India and Dublin under the celebration of 75 years of India's independence, which we are celebrating as Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, and 100 years of freedom of Ireland. As the main objective of the lecture series is the traditional spirit of solidarity and affinity between the people of two countries by creating a platform for wide-ranging experience in different fields, I also believe that traditions and a wide range of creativity always help in strengthening the bond between the people of two countries, and by giving each other a wide-ranging platform in different fields of promoting mutual understanding, benefits, and connectivity. So I'm grateful to have been invited to speak on women mentorship for women entrepreneurship. So I would like to introduce myself through the journey covered to reach the level of mentoring and empowering others. So for this, I would like to play a small presentation along with my lecture. So you would be knowing about for me and the culture of Bhopal and all. So, and it always not happen what you think and what you choose to become in your life. It always something that is destined and for something betterment. I always wanted to become a doctor. I pursued my career as a journalist with the leading English newspaper of Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh Chronicle as a sub-editor in 1994. Furthermore, after marriage and the birth of my elder daughter, I found it difficult to manage my personal and professional life, and I prioritized my family. So I left my amazing job of journalist. Soon I realized that only sitting at home and looking at the family somehow took me away from my life goals. I decided to involve myself in some work that does not hinder my family life and provide space for myself too. I have always had a passion towards styling clothes, playing with colors, always got compliments for my beautiful design. And I must say, I'm proud to say that I inherited this talent from my mother. This passion drove me to start garment designing at domestic level. My hard work and efforts made my designs appreciated by my customers in my town and then across borders. Got motivated by the tremendous response of my clients, I set up brand under the name Tarash in 2005. I have a signature style in ethnic and fusion style of clothing. Also now I am promoting sustainable fashion by keeping in mind the need of environment conservation by reusing, recycling, and recreating the new designs. However, I don't have any professional degree in fashion designing as I believe creativity is inborn and you can explore it until you reach the horizons you are looking for. The field of fashion designing is confined up to just not one person. It's a teamwork and collective efforts of all the artisans you are associated with. And I felt it's my responsibility now to promote their talent and creativity on other important platforms and try to bring the best out of them. Mainly ladies from the slum areas were associated with me in this journey as artisans. To help them more substantially, I established an NGO, WEES, Women Education Empowerment Society in 2017, where local artisans are promoted and uplifting of underprivileged women are helped with education and work. Furthermore, I started a training center, ANWA. ANWA means a strong woman at Barkhedi slum area to educate and teach skill to underprivileged women and make them independent and help them to join mainstream. In the Anwa Training Center, we are preparing ladies to make sustainable products and designer outfits from recycled and eco-friendly materials. I'm glad that designer outfits made by them have been displayed on many important platforms, raising their confidence level and listing them as fashion designer, not just the tailors. Training of traditional art form of Zari Zardozi, stone work, badla work, etc. are being provided them to enhance their embroidery skills. The intricate pieces made by them are being exported to other countries as well. Ladies are now well versed in making newspaper bag, Bhopali batuas, pots, shopping bags, stationery items, crochet pieces, fashion jewelry, from reusable and waste material, bringing best creation out of them. Until now, it was the journey of mentoring ladies and helping them explore their talent on various other platforms. Even in COVID times, we had done a lot to serve weaker section and made ladies to earn their livelihood through their skills in hands. So as I believe that the key to bring a good mentor is to help people become more of what they already are, not to make them more like you. So as I belong to Bhopal, So Bhopal is worldwide famous for the 200 years of Begum's rule. A saga of women empowerment actually was started from this small town, but now, as His Excellency told me, that the same thing had been happened in Ireland. So I must say that here we strongly share the bonds and ties of women empowerment and women leadership. Visionary Begums had done a lot in the field of education, social reforms, and women upliftment. Having keen interest in the conservation of heritage and culture, we, the group of few like-minded ladies, had conceived an idea of revival of rich heritage and beautiful Ganga Jamni Tehzeeb. Ganga Jamni Tehzeeb, here I explain, we celebrate all the cultures festival together at one platform in Bhopal, and it was a beautiful tehzeeb of our city that our club is strongly carrying on of our city. And the ladies club came into existence, Begums of Bhopal, which is actually a revival of old club Prince of Wales, established by then ruler Shah Jahan Begum around 200 years back, and was inaugurated by the wife of then Viceroy Lord Minto in 1902. Then it was further developed by his daughter, developed and promoted by her daughter, Sultan Jahan Begum. Going little into the history of Begums of Bhopal, our core inspiration since 19th century colonial India, the Begums of Bhopal were inspirational figures who fought against dominant norms to create their destiny. In this era, women were even more firm in the prejudices, machismo, and standard of a patriarchal society than they are today. Begums of Bhopal had a unique way of presenting themselves that explained their dominance and resonated with their achievement as women. Its impact can be seen in every nook and corner of the town, whether in food, fashion, accessories, and utensils. Every accessory or clothing they embraced become a style statement, and women still follow with pride. So from this slide, I would like to introduce a few famous Begums that had done a lot in the field of education and social reforms. So the first is Rani Kamlapati. She was a gaunt queen, first women ruler and called Mother of the Nation. She was an expert horse rider, wrestler, and archer. She is known for her intelligence and courage. The formidable Qudsiya Begum from 1819 to 1837, the first of the Begums who seized Bhopal for her infant daughter. Sikandar Begum, 1844 to 1868, a fearsome and powerful character, laid the groundwork for modernization and reform. Shah Jahan Begum, 1868 to 1901, a more delicate individual who encouraged the cultural development of Bhopal. Sultan Jahan Begum, 1901, 1926, last of the Begums, emancipation and publicly abandoned Parda systems. Though Bhopal has many historical monuments that are symbol of Begum's golden rule and depicts the glory of that period. So here is the photo of Shaukat Mahal. You can see this building. However, there are so many monuments, but here I am showing this picture because the architect of this beautiful building was French. So it has French architecture. So and it was built during the reign of Sikandar Begum. So here I wanted to tell and show that how broad vision and modern approach at that time Begums had. So last pick is the pick of Sajida Begum, granddaughter of last Nawab Hamidullah Khan, mother of Nawab Pataudi, and grandmother of famous Bollywood actor Saif Ali Khan. The reason I placed This picture is to show the designing and styling acumen of the Begum used to have that time. This dress has been again worn by Sharmila Tagore and Kareena Kapoor on their weddings to maintain the royal legacy, and also motivated to adopt sustainable fashion, that how heritage clothes can be recycled and beautifully recreated. Continuing the same glory, we established the Begums of Bhopal on 15th December, Begums of Bhopal, the Ladies Club, on 15th December 2019, with the motive to provide better platforms to aspiring entrepreneurs, not only to a particular strata of the society. We have also revived first flea market for women in India, Pari Bazaar, established by then ruler Begum Shahjahan Begum. Pari Bazaar Heritage Festival is our flagship event, has been organized every year in Kamla Park, and it is the premises of Rani Kamlapati, considered as the first women ruler of the city. This year too, the Pari Bazaar will be held from 8 to 11 December, and recently our mayor of Bhopal, Mrs. Malti Rai, had launched the teaser of Pari Bazaar Season 3. You can see on this slide. And this side, we are the core team members, or you can say the like-minded ladies who are behind this Begums of Bhopal and Pari Bazaar. And every time it is our privilege that premises of Rani Kamlapati exclusively has been given to Begums of Bhopal to hold this Pari Bazaar. Continuing with the same tradition, we organize Pari Bazaar annually, a strong platform to empower women. The main motive of this market is to provide appropriate platforms to budding entrepreneurs, artisans, startups, and languishing arts, basically empowering women of weaker sections and those who are doing work at domestic level. We support and help them to establish and promote their creative talent in the form of small businesses. Also, we provide a platform for traditional art forms of the city who are almost on the verge of extinction. We invite artists of languishing arts and help them to display their products so that income can go directly to the artists. In Pari Bazaar, we have stalls of handloom and handicraft items from all over India, organic products, organic farming vendors, exclusive designer outfits, and jewelry shops. And this time we are introducing tribal art products. Extremely delighted that NABARD, Hatshilp Vibhag, Khadi Gramodyog, and Tribal Welfare Ministry are supporting Pari Bazaar to give platform to artists, especially women from all over India. So in all, Pari Bazaar is a heritage festival that promotes women empowerment and rich heritage and culture of Bhopal city. Now I will play a video. So here are the few glimpses of Pari Bazaar that happened last year. Please have a look. Uh, are you listening to the audio, Hemaji? Is the video audible?
Video is not audible. We can see, but we can't hear anything.
Chale, it's okay. It is just a music, background music. Anyway. This is the student of crisp, those who are making different items and showing their skill. So we give platforms to students as well. So to pay tribute to the beautiful monuments built by the Begums and to preserve rich heritage and culture of the city, club regularly organize heritage drive and heritage walk. Following this, in March 2022, a women heritage car rally had been conducted in association with Raghbhopali, a district administration initiative backed by MP Tourism to promote mobility factor and livelihood among rural self-help group ladies. In COVID times also, Pari Bazaar had supported around 300 online startups that are now turned up into small businesses, main home kitchens, and whatever talent they have, they are running their own businesses. So I feel immense pleasure to say that Begums of Bhopal and its activities are being recognized and acknowledged almost at all the important platforms, including today's session also. Begums of Bhopal team participated in a plantation drive initiated by the Honorable Chief Minister Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan. He also appreciated the efforts that are being made to provide necessary skill development training to the SHG ladies. Honorable Home Minister Mr. Narottam Mishra inaugurated the Pari Bazaar Heritage Festival last year and lauded the efforts that had been made to provide platforms to artisans and small startups and also promoting eco-friendly products. Mr. Bhupender Singh Thakur, Minister of Housing and Urban Development of Madhya Pradesh, had inaugurated Pari Bazaar Season 1 and encouraged budding entrepreneurs. And here is the photograph where I'm felicitated by Health Copia South Asian Summit recently held in Goa for promoting sustainable fashion. The members of Begums of Bhopal maintain the harmony in celebrating all the cultures and festivals together. Resonating with the idea behind the club, we consider every woman as Begum who is empowered and has extraordinary in her respective field. Members of club includes professional bureaucrats, homemakers, and entrepreneurs. Once again, I will extend my heartfelt gratitude towards Indian Embassy, Dublin, and His Excellency Ambassador Akhilesh Mishra sir, Riti Mishra ma'am, and all esteemed audience who with much patience have listened to my journey, and with your motivation and encouragement, I will try to do my best in future as well. Namaskar.
MashaAllah, Rakhshan ji, it was so nice. Yeah, marhaba. Great work.
Shukriya, you know very good Urdu words, sir. Thank you
How
so
nice.
much, and
How
hope
nice.
I have done justice. Whatever responsibility you have given to me. Hello, Riti ma'am.
So I think it's a really inspiring journey that you are talking about. And personally, I've been to Pari Bazaar, and as she says that they were like behind the startups of 300 almost in number. That's like
Yeah.
amazing. And
Thank you so much.
I would like the audience to know that the bazaar was like, it has plethora of things and what not. I mean, so tempting to, like, I remember I had a hard time, what not to buy and
Yeah.
what to it's a wonderful.
It was the just glimpses, ma'am. I request you and sir to please come during the Pari Bazaar whenever it is possible for you. So I
And I'm
think
personally
uh,
inspired by the initiative that goes behind the bazaar. What the all the initiatives that you have taken. I think it's wonderful. We congratulate you from here,
thank you
Ireland.
so much.
All the best,
Uh,
and all and
Thank you
all.
so much. And ma'am, somehow we would like to go live during our Pari Bazaar. We will ask our social media people कि somehow you guys also, people also connected when we have this Pari Bazaar from 8 to 11 December. Because it is not possible to show each and every segment what
Yeah.
we are doing there. We have book review shows, talk shows, and in book reviews we have renowned authors who have written books and done documentary films on Bhopal, then entrepreneur shows, then Mushaira, Qawwali hai, Sufiana. So there are so
I
many
see the
things we are doing at Pari
picture
Bazaar.
of
Ji.
Bhopal and the Begums. So it's wonderful. It's very inspiring.
Yeah.
I would like to also applaud once again, Rakhshan, the work you are doing and your friends, your colleagues are doing. I think two things I would do. I would like to flag that I was personally not aware of the like overall dimension of your work. It's
Yes.
really fascinating that you are reviving not only the old heritage, but you are putting it in such a contemporary setting that how heritage
Yes.
can be used for a modern contemporary society.
Yeah.
Exactly, sir.
Yeah, and your concept of reuse costumes and make it sustainable fashion. This is,
Yes.
I think, this is a very innovative concept.
Yes, I'm working on it, sir, because after COVID, we realized that we must everything that can be recycled, that can be reused and reduced. So it will be matlab, budget friendly also.
Yes.
And and it definitely it will protect environment also.
Yes.
So I think it is the hour of the need. Yeah.
Yeah,
Need of
and the second point is that, as you probably might be aware, that under Prime Minister Modi's leadership, the paradigm of development has been changed. Earlier, women were seen as just a beneficiary target group. But now the government of India's ethos is that women should be the leader. They should be at the center. They're not just recipient, but they should be the drivers.
No. Drivers, yes.
Yeah, the women should be the leaders of the development. And in that context, there are very many schemes available for supporting women entrepreneurship and women entrepreneurs, women-led startups. So I will encourage you to look at the website of Government of India and encourage your members to participate in those schemes.
Yes, there are so many schemes that Government of India has been.
India and also at the central, at the state level,
startups
many
and
schemes.
women entrepreneurship.
So
Definitely.
Yeah. And the second point with regard to Ireland, I think we can contribute from this end in very significantly raising the value of your product, because you have like unique richness of the products. But if you can make it like more contemporary and get kind of more like design and in tune with the global Western high-end markets abroad, so then your products will be able to capture the market in high-end societies, and you can get really the real worth of your work. And as you mentioned that women should not be seen as just tailors, but they are real designers. So that is the big transition. And in that area, I think it will be helpful if you look at broader international benchmarking.
Yes, yes.
like
Definitely.
absorb the latest design trends, the fashion trends, not only in metropolitan cities in India, but also globally. If you have
At
that benchmarking high, aspirational, then you will automatically do much better.
And what I'm seeing, sir, nowadays, ki even foreigners, NRIs, they are
Absolutely.
matlab, so keen to come in ethnic fashion, but
Yes.
in fusion way.
Yes.
So yeah, so we are working on that also. Ke some fusion style should come forward. Ke ek ethnicity should be usme dikhe, and it should be matlab acceptable in globally also.
Yes.
Yeah.
If in Bhopal you can think, or in Madhya Pradesh you can think of any fashion institute or a training design institute, then we can look at some kind of MOU with our working arrangement with prominent Irish design and fashion institutions, and that could also be one way.
Yes, sir.
Proceed.
We will tie up. We will definitely tie up. There are some fashion institutes that are really doing good in the field of fashion, and they have very hardworking students. So we will definitely tie up with them, and we can guide them how to produce such products that are acceptable all over the world. Universally, they can be promoted. Yeah.
And we'll be happy to support any linkage between Indian fashion and design institutions and Irish institutions.
Yeah, definitely, sir. I'll let you know. I'll work upon it and let you know how can we do such associations.
Yeah. Lastly, we know that there is a concept of one district, one product. So
yes,
what is the product for Bhopal?
Bhopal, Bhopal, the product is Zardozi and jute.
Oh.
And that is the reason we are promoting Zardozi work. It is a languishing art now, but we have many training center, and I have mentioned Rag Bhopali. So Rag Bhopali is the district administration initiative where this Zardozi work trainings are being given to the women, mainly SHG women, so that it can be carried to future generations. And another product is jute.
Oh, I think on both of them, you would love to have a separate program.
Yes, yes.
Because this,
in future, we can definitely have. I will call some of the artisan, workmen, those who are working for Zardozi. They can explain how we do Zardozi work. Even we can take a small workshop on it.
Great.
So you will be able to know what actually Zardozi was. Zari Zardozi और हमारे भोपाल का तो कारचो work of stone and beads. So in Pari Bazar, we are doing that. We call such artists, those who are rarely in number now, but we call them and we try to revive them. We have workshops for Zari Zardozi work, for jute work. So even for this platform also, we can do that.
Thank you so much. Thank you. बहुत शुक्रिया.
बहुत अच्छा लगा सर. Thank you so much आप लोगों के साथ जुड़ के, and I'll be very happy anytime in future also for anything if you can associate with me, or I'll definitely be there. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
So I thank you, Ms. Rakhshan, for taking out time for this interesting.
Indeed, it's my pleasure, Hema. Indeed, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much.
I also thank you, His Excellency, for his introductory remarks, and Madam Riti Mishra for his inspiring words.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Thank you. Khuda Hafiz.
Khuda Hafiz.